What to do after you get your license. So once you get your real estate license, first of all, congratulations. You just did something that a lot of people can't do, so pat yourself on the back. But once you get your real estate license, shit's real. When I was first licensed, when I first picked up that piece of paper and read my results that I passed, which I was actually looking for something that said fail, and I read 2 pass, and I was like, what the fuck, you know? So it was real. At that moment, I was honestly really scared. I was terrified because for those 32 days that I was sitting at Starbucks and learning about real estate, now I had to put everything that I learned to use, and I did not know where the fuck I should start. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know what to do. So what I did, and what I suggest you doing, is sitting down. Okay, first of all, after you congratulated yourself and celebrated, sit down, and what you should be doing is coming up with a list of every single person that you know. Now, there's a lot of ways to get your first couple deals in real estate. One thing that I learned right away is that you don't have to start spending money right off the bat. Okay? If you haven't talked to every single person in your phone book, every single friend on your Facebook, every single friend on Instagram, every single person on Snapchat, if you haven't tweeted every single person that you know and called every single relative that you know, then you shouldn't be investing money into marketing or getting leads elsewhere just yet. Don't do that yet. That's one of the biggest mistakes I think a lot of real estate agents right away make, is that they'll go and do the Zillow account and the Realtor.com account and start pouring hundreds of dollars into it when they haven't even told their tia that they do real estate, and their tia is about to list their fucking house. So that's one of the big issues that you need to stop before you get too excited and start running off into a direction you don't need to. Sit down and you need to come up with a list of every single person that you know. Okay? And when you do that, you need to let every single person on that list know that you are now licensed in your state to sell and buy real estate. And if they have any friends or family members that are interested in real estate, please keep you in mind. So you need to tell everybody, because right off the bat, there's a lot of people that assume everyone is watching their Facebook story and Instagram story and Snapchat. Your grandma doesn't have an Instagram, but she does have a couple older friends that might need to sell their house in a couple of years or days or hours or minutes. You don't know. I just made a really fucked up joke. But bottom line is, before you spend the money, before you do all those other things that you don't need to be doing, you need to just sit down and hit up every single person that you know. What I did, okay, and I'm going to tell you guys what I did to get my first $15,000 in real estate, okay? What I did was, when I got my test results, I went home. I didn't tell anybody because I didn't want anybody to know yet. I was like, I don't know what to do yet. I don't want to tell you I have my license yet because I don't know what to do just yet. I sat down and I did just that. I came up with a huge list. I went to Starbucks just as I had previous to me getting my license. I sat at Starbucks and I messaged 849 people in 6 hours. Okay? These messages were pretty personal, kind of, not really. I say personal because I use their first name. So it went something like, hey Antonio, just wanted to let you know I moved back to El Paso and am now licensed to sell real estate here in Texas. If you or anybody that you know is looking to buy or sell, please keep me in mind. I hope everything is well, and I'll talk to you soon. Very brief, just letting them know what I'm doing, right? I sat there and I sent out 800 and, what did I just say, 40 something, 50? Around there, whatever just came to my mind. 800 something. I sent 800 something messages to every single one of these people on this list. Now, this isn't all the people that I know, but I wasn't gonna set the wrong expectations and expect myself to message 4,000 people in one day. I was gonna lose my mind if I did that, So I set it up in portions. I'm gonna do 800 this day, 900 this day, 1,000 this day, and I'm just gonna try and knock it out as fast as possible. Well, you sit there and you message all these people without being distracted. Do not respond to any of the people that are messaging you while you're messaging number 255. You know, keep going. Message every single person until you're done with your entire list or the goal that you set for that day, 300, 500, whatever it is. But set a goal for yourself and execute. Message and tell and let every single one of those people know that you're doing real estate now. Don't stop until you execute that list. So mine was 800. I hit 800 something, and then I stopped, took a break. I was like, holy shit, my messages have been blowing up. I look at my messages and I have over 125 people that have already responded to me letting them know that I'm doing real estate. So in my mind, I'm like, holy shit, 125 people already know that I'm doing real estate because they just responded. And that's the mentality and the optimism that I think you need to have, because out of those 125 people that responded, let me back up. Out of those 800 plus people that I messaged, 125 people responded. Out of those 125 people that responded, I found 3 people that were gonna be buying a house in the next 60 days and needed my help. So for me, it took 8 hours of my time, 6 to 8 hours of my time to sit there and message all these people. Also, you know, if you look at it a different way, it only took 6 to 8 hours for me to make my first $15,000 in real estate. I got my first 3 leads. 3 people wanted to buy houses in the first 60 days that I had my license. Now, when it comes down to expectations, I always say, if you're a new real estate agent, expect not to have a first closing in your first 6 months. That's just real, you know? When it comes down to it, if you do put in the work and if you let every single person know, that's one of the first things, you know? That's one of just the first things that I suggest you guys doing. And I guarantee you, out of your network, even if you have 200 friends or 1,000,000 friends, you're gonna find one. You'll find one person that is interested in what you have to sell, whether it is real estate or not. One person, that's all you need. One person to get that momentum going, to get that ball rolling, and for you to start learning and getting your first deal in. So if you guys like the tip that I just shared, make sure you click the link to find out how you can use social media for real estate. And as always, thanks for watching.